Hello everyone, this is Simmer and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to do create some townies with me, because a lot of the time I don't really show my creating process or my build mode process on my TikTok, and that's because I'm really insecure about them. I don't think I excel in any one field of The Sims 4. I'm not a builder, I'm not a sim creator, but I am someone who is passionate, and that's how we're gonna get through it. That's literally what I write on my CV and on my personal statement. I'm not good at anything, but you know what, I am passionate about what it is that I do try and do. But here we're making 8 Sims. I was actually thinking before this, I'm gonna try and do this in one take. I don't want to do this again, because actually before I get back to what I was just saying, this footage is actually 2 hours long. I spent a really long time in Create a Sim, and I usually always do, but these Sims aren't even that highly detailed. You'll see that I use the same skin details for everybody. I use pretty much the same outfits, the same clothes, because obviously the fashion wasn't that diverse during the Joseon dynasty, but these Sims weren't hard to make. I was just procrastinating, and also my Create a Sim, like in general, it's like kind of broke as well. Like it takes a really long time if I hit one of the buttons on the UI. Like you'll see that there will be some cuts from when I'm like changing Sims or when I'm like using genetics. It takes a while. So this footage was initially 2 hours long, but I managed to shorten it to 10 minutes, which is great and lovely and amazing. So I am going to try and do this recording in one take so that I can be over and done with, because your girl is tired. But before I did this, first sim, wow. Before I set out to make these Sims, I was thinking, like, what Sim should I even make? Like, the video that you're watching right now, The Sims, I've made 3 households with these 8 Sims. There's a nobleman and his son and his daughter. There is a married couple who are of the middle class and the woman's mother-in-law. And then there is a peasant engaged couple who are wholesome and really cute and lovely. But these storylines aren't really very interesting at all. They're just pretty standard. And what I find as a common trend with me is I'll start off saying something or someone is a townie, but then as time goes on, I want to make their stories more convoluted and more interesting, so that when y'all actually do download my save file, you'll be able to play it and you'll find them all really interesting no matter who it is. Because I think I discussed this briefly about how The Sims 4 isn't a good gameplay game. It's not. I have all the packs, except for toddler stuff, because y'all know I'm not playing with toddlers pretty much ever. I don't like them, but I have all the packs. But I really, unless you're actively searching for them to go and use, you really just don't feel that, second sim, ooh, wow. You don't really feel their impact in your game unless you're actively searching for them. I made on my TikTok recently a video where I found out that there are candles in the Eco Living expansion, and I did not know that there was there previously, which is, that was really surprising. Horses as well. I thought when I got, no I didn't, I'm literally lying right now. I was gonna say, I thought when I was downloading the horse EP that I was gonna use it all the time. Every house is gonna have a horse. I didn't actually think that. I am a Satchon Sims fan, and if you've watched any Satchon Sims' videos, you'll know that he's quite pessimistic when it comes to The Sims. He's never really... He's British as well, which is why I was initially drawn to him. But he takes I do think a lot of the time he's really very negative, but he's spitting a lot of the time, because The Sims 4, EA has gotten a bit comfortable with these expansions that they're dropping and the lackluster content that it has within. For example, the Lovestruck expansion that just dropped now. Guys, if you haven't bought Lovestruck, then please don't buy it. It's really, really not worth it. The one thing that I like is that romantic couples will autonomously like go skygazing or stargazing or whatever, but they also do that in like every single world. Ooh, third sim, wow. I mean, I'm gonna stop that, swear down. But it's in every single world, and in every single lot that you go, like you'll go to the gym and there's a bench, and they're literally just skygazing for no reason. Like, it's very confusing actually, and it can get a bit annoying. These romantic boundary things, I don't think I'm gonna like. Even the wording of like I don't even touch it when I get to the part where you can select, you know, things about your sims. I don't think I touch any. I don't think I've touched the likes or dislikes thing ever either. Like, it's just, unless I'm making like a very specific kind of sim, I don't think I've ever used that, because it's just a lot of work. But these romantic boundaries, the only thing that I can see myself using them for is obviously, since men during the Joseon dynasty were allowed to take fourth sim, wow, Miss Mother-in-law, wow. Obviously, men were allowed to take concubines, and even though like a woman being jealous was, I don't know if it was against like the Great Main Code or like the moral code, I don't know what it was, or even like the rules for women or something, but women in those kinds of relationships weren't allowed to get jealous, because that is one of the reasons for divorce. But I was thinking maybe for men with concubines, such as like the king who has 3 concubines and the queen, it would be like the women it wouldn't trigger jealousy if they saw the king being romantically, physically, non-physically, or woohooing with another sim. And then for the sim, for the man or the king, he would get jealous, and then you would break up, you would divorce, and like get killed or whatever. But yeah, I think for stuff like that, because some parts of the royalty mod as well, I mean, at least from the trailer, I've never used these parts of the features before, so I actually don't know if they work or if they're actually in the game. But I've seen the trailer. Fifth sim, I already saw it coming. But for the royalty mod, I've seen all the trailers, because actually I'm obsessed with the royalty mod. Like, literally, from when I started using mods to begin with, it was the royalty mod. That was one of the first ones that I ever downloaded, and y'all, it's actually crazy because I'm obsessed with this mod, and the creator literally follows me on TikTok. They literally follow me on TikTok. Oh my god, like literally, I'm so gassed. If you're watching this video, Seb, I beg you don't let me know, because it actually terrifies me every single time I see that you're liking a video or something. But that's neither here nor there. I've seen all the trailers, and there's like this dungeons and punishments and stuff like that, and I would really love to do that with women who cheat, because how dare you cheat on your husband even though he has 10 concubines? That is maddening to me. I actually did once watch a K-drama. When I say K-dramas, honestly, I'm literally only talking about Sailgirls, because those are the only ones that I watch. But I've watched enough at this point. When I was watching one time, the main character, I think he was like the crown prince or something, when he saw that the queen dowager was having an affair with someone, and he was shocked. I was shocked too. I was shocked like it was real. I was like, oh my god, there is no way, absolutely no way, because the person that she was having an affair on the dead husband, by the way, her husband was literally dead. This is the queen dowager. Wow, is this the 6th sim? But obviously, since dowager means like your husband is dead and stuff, she wasn't married, but then her cheating was cheating. She's not cheating because he's not even alive, but her literally just being romantic with anyone else and not mourning her late husband, that was just a big scandal, and I was scandalized as well. I was so shocked. And I do want to post some gameplay videos as well, and I feel like if I do, you'll see my shock when my sims do it as well, because I posted a video on my TikTok actually about there is a sim, is his name Jang Hyunwoo? I don't really remember, but he is living with his cousin who who is widowed, and she's supposed to basically mourn her husband for the rest of her life and be a virtuous woman and never remarry, right? And that was the whole premise, like that was the whole story. But y'all, you'll see like in some cuts, I cut away so that you don't see my Wicked content, because I actually do have Wicked Women installed. But when I spawned into the lot, ooh, 7th sim, oh, 8th sim actually, this was the 8th sim, y'all. I think I messed up at one point, but when I walked in, because I also have autonomy on as well, when I got into the lot, I saw that she and one of Jang Hyun's servants or slaves or whatever was literally getting on with her, and I was like, no way. I was shocked. I was so shocked. I had to kill him, and he's dead to this day, guys. Like, I didn't revive him in secret. You're not allowed. That's such a social transgression. But yeah, the video is actually coming to an end, so if you have any suggestions for sims that I should make, I'll make a video making all of your sims and post them here, because I do love when you engage with me. Thank you so much if you've managed to get to the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.